Champ, MVP just signed Caroline Dubois. That's somebody that you have problems with. How do you feel about that?
Listen, she not the co-main event. Next question.
Are y'all in a good space now, or you still don't?
Listen, nah, hell no. I don't like none of them. And for someone to be a fan and then be a op,
Oh,
you a op. So stay
You
on that.
know, it's people in the sport right now who want to be the best, who want to compete against the best. And if you're not willing to compete against the best, you don't need to be in the sport. You got Claressa Shields. She is running out of opponents. She dishing out ass whoopings back to back to back so much that she running out of opponents. You know what I'm saying? You got Alycia on the other hand. She got all these girls around her weight class and she refuses to fight any of them. We got ops in boxing. Why we got ops in boxing, right? Boxing is a sport where people are generally and genuinely competitive. What's wrong with people wanting to compete against you if you're saying that you're the best? Get rid of this in the sport of boxing, you know, where people at the top don't want to fight people that's coming up. You know, when you make it to the top of the totem pole, you're going to be called out. People are going to want to fight you, especially in boxing. In sports in general, you know, if you're the best runner, people are going to want to try to see if they can run faster than you. And it's just seeming like right now in boxing, we're stuck at a standstill because you got Shakur Stevenson, a guy who got friends in the sport that he won't fight. You got Alycia Baumgardner. She talking about a fight with a girl many weight classes up, but she not talking about fighting nobody around her weight class. You know, and it's astonishing. You gotta get out of this sentiment in boxing where everybody buddy. They don't want to fight nobody. You know, they surprised that because they're at the top of the totem pole, people calling them out. This is a competitive sport. You know, you might be at the top, but if you're at the top, that means somebody's below you and they want to get up to where you're at. So in boxing, that happens with people fighting each other. And if you can't understand that, you know, stop saying that you're the number one in the sport. Stop saying you the best in the sport. Because what we expect as boxing fans is the best to fight the best. It just seemed like every time somebody at a high level, and it's not every fighter, it's just some of them, understand, you know, this is boxing. You know, if it was basketball, people want to compete against you in basketball. If it's chess, people want to compete against you in chess. What's up with boxers not wanting to compete against people that we want to see them compete against, right? You got Claressa Shields. She is running out of opponents. She looking high and low. She would kill to be at a smaller weight class so she could fight these girls back to back. Alycia Baumgardner got all these fighters around her weight class and she fight none, right? Shout out to Layla. She got some beautiful performances in there, especially that last fight where she got that knockout. Beautiful fight. You know what I'm saying? I love how she threw her combination there. She's a tough fight. But we want to see her fight against Caroline Dubois. You know, we want to see her fight against Amanda Serrano. We want to see her fight Katie Taylor. But because they want to fight you, they are op. Like, this is boxing. They want to fight for their status. They want to fight to be number one, right? They want to fight for your position, and that's okay, especially when you're competing. Is Alycia Baumgardner not competing no more, right? And then, you know, she get the paydays from Jake Paul now. You know, now she just this big something, right? And I'm confused on, you know, the landscape of women's boxing because, you know, if these girls don't continue to fight each other, if these girls don't want to be the best and prove that they're the best, women's boxing isn't going to go far.